you're here, or there, or somewhere between here and there, you're a part of something bigger. We're all part of a winning team. We're a team that's always moving forward. A crew that cares, listens, and respects one another. At Stone, we drive our values forward. We're doing our part to keep America rolling. And we're doing it with safety, transparency, and pride. We're doing it with you. We're constantly upgrading our equipment to keep our employees safe and give our partners and customers a competitive advantage. We prioritize relationships and we take care of our people because that's what makes us who we are. Just like you, we're never not working. We're always solving, always moving forward.
Hey, Stone Transport, Bobby Coy and Wade Clipper. Here to launch off the fourth quarter 2024 Stonecast. Finished the whole year. Time to kind of reflect at it. If you look at this whole year, basically what it was the profitable year, which is good. We were profitable. So that's good. And we were profitable in a challenging environment. I think we started off with like 2024, like, oh, it's going to be pretty optimistic. As the year unfolded, it became a little bit more challenging. A few speed bumps here and there. But at the end of the day, we were able to come away profitable, which is the most important. So Stone Transport, Stone Logistics, both profitable, had a good year despite a lot of challenges. Pretty excited though for 2025. I guess we all have to be internal optimists and hope for the best, but I really feel there's some good momentum right now for us in 2025, and getting 2024 done really and working through a challenging year is pretty much done with the team, right? It goes from all of our people on the roads to all of our people in our shops to our people here in the office and running behind the scenes. So having a good year in 2024 is not accomplished without having really strong people. So it's the only way it got done this year. That's the only reason why we're profitable is we worked as a team. We supported our customers. We went beyond beyond expectations, and I think accomplished some really great things. So good for everybody. Congratulations for that. Pat on the back. 2024 is kind of done now, so we look at 2025. Yeah. And looking at 2025, we're looking at about 20% growth. This is kind of what we're estimating, like a 20% growth. Which is a big number. Like that is a huge number to think about. Like our top line revenue is going to grow 20%. A lot of companies are happy with, hey, 10%, 5%. We are really shooting, really shooting for it this year. And there's a lot of reasons why. It's not just like, hey, let's just throw out a number. We want to hit 20%. There's a lot of planning involved. Our senior leadership team, we kind of talked about some of the things that are happening. And these are like concrete items. When we say 20%, these are like opportunities that we are definitely, they're coming our way. And we feel like as long as we execute, we hire and we take care of our customers and we be safe and we work as a team, that 20% is definitely attainable. Yeah. In order to hit that growth, equipment's important. Got to have trucks. So we've already worked pretty hard on our capital budget for next year. 60 trucks right now is what we have. We have 60 trucks lined up to come in this year. So, and every time I think that 60 is enough, it just seems like, hey, there's a little something here to add on, a little opportunity here, a little opportunity here. So we're saying 60 right now, but heck, it might end up being 70. It might end up being 80. That'd be great. That means, we're putting some new equipment into the fleet. It'll take advantage of growth opportunities. So really excited. Do know that 60, that doesn't mean that it's 60 new trucks and everybody's staying in the exact same truck. No, I mean, a portion of that 60 number is to pull off older units, get them out of our fleet, upgrade some of those people that are in those units. That way we have a nice, fresh, new fleet out there. But for us to execute on, for everybody to be safe and move efficiently throughout. Some things that I want to focus on in 2025 that our senior management team kind of met on. I think a big one was safety. It is a very big focus of ours this year, and it always is. But I think there's the reason why it's even more of a focus now is, number one, I think there's a lot of improvement that can be made with making everybody, people on the road, our people on the road, our people in our shops, safer, and those that are working around safer. I think there's a lot of opportunity there for us to be stronger in that area from a standpoint of communication, policy, and processes, and really just keeping that safety mindset. So one thing that I do want to talk about right now to help us keep safer is we do have a new employee that's taking on our Director of Safety and Risk Management, Brian Malkowski. So he just started right after the first of the year here. So he's just getting his feet wet. But I've been so encouraged by what I've seen so far. He's stepping in, just seeing some areas that we can improve on. But obviously he's got a lot of learning to do before he makes big impacts. So excited for his opportunity, and excited to see what he can do for Stone Transport. So that's just a name you'll probably start to see out there. Another one to help us be safe is our new breakdown manager is Andrew Hausbeck. So he just came on kind of right after. I think they started almost on the same day.
Yeah. But
Andrew's there on the breakdown side. He'll be there to help the team just be a better service member to our drivers, help them streamline processes, communicate in the right manner, communicate properly, communicate effectively, hopefully help on the situations of if we're not getting good vendor support and improving that. So excited to see where Andrew goes. It's going to be great. So two great people to help us propel into 2025, add to the team. To go along with the idea of safety, there's kind of two things I also want to touch on. The Netrodyne cameras. It's going to be a huge push this year.
Yeah.
Like, we've got to get our cameras in these trucks. And I know there's some of our drivers out there that might be resistant to that idea, but it's really to protect you, the driver, protect the people around you. Obviously, we're putting some focus in on them, and what we're doing is it's coaching, right? If there's anybody that's maybe not having the best score, or we're getting a lot of alerts on, all it is just improvement, right? We want to get with you. Hey, speeding, falling too close, distracted drivings. Like, we want to correct problems before they become problems. That's the main focus. The goal is not that we're trying to terminate people or anything. It's coaching, right? I played sports. A lot of people played sports growing up. That's what the coach is there for. Like, help you along. Even though you might be a seasoned vet,
right?
Hey, you might have some improvements that need to be had so you're safer. So if you're getting that call from our safety team, just work with them. They're here to help you, just kind of pointing something out. We're all not perfect. We're all going to have those days where we don't, maybe drive, have an alert that pops up.
Yeah.
Just listen to them. They're there to help. They're there to coach. The final thing I want to touch base on is driver legal plan. So I don't think it's talked about enough, but it's such a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've had Basically, I think it's a couple bucks a payroll draw.
Yep, it's about
to enroll.
$3.
$3 to enroll.
Per pay period.
And Emily, you get it going right at orientation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So right at orientation, you get the option to sign up, yes or no. Now that I've learned a little bit more about this program, I've seen like the real benefits of it.
Mhm.
So just for example, we had a driver just recently had some violations, got written up, and there was going to be a sizable fine for the violations, some points onto the driver's license. They were able to talk that thing down, 0 points, reduce the fine to like $50. I mean, it was something like it was gonna be like $800, reduced it down. So,
Yeah.
it's a good process. We're gonna get a process pushed out for everybody because I think it's a little unclear how you're supposed to like, okay, what do I do when I get a violation? So we'll have a process out there. So pay attention to that. That'll be coming out here real quick.
Yeah.
And it's just make sure everybody's on the same page. How to use driver legal plan if you have it. If you don't have it, I truly recommend that please sign up. Who's the best person to go? Is it
And if drivers want to sign up for that plan, feel free to give me a call. And we can get that document assigned to you to people fill out and update, and we'll make sure that gets, completed right away. There are two, other perks with driver legal plan. It doesn't just affect you in your commercial vehicle, but it affects you in your personal vehicle as well.
Yeah.
So that's, something that not a lot of people always remember or think about. And then you do have the option to add on a non-CDL holder for a spouse, or to use child for just an extra $1.50 added on to that in that something
Yeah, no, there's such a huge benefit of it. I've seen it now in motion, and I've been able to sit with some of those, with some of the leadership team over there at Driver Legal and kind of go through it and go through the process and how they can help. It can be a definite benefit to you out there on the road, and obviously now the family members and spouse. So I mean, it's a really, I highly recommend. If you don't have it, you can contact Emily and team. They can get you signed up. I'm pretty sure it's an easy process.
Very simple form, basically, except the fine.
So please, if you don't have it, sign it. Also, pay attention for that process of when unfortunately the violation can happen. The process for getting the violation. If you do have driver legal, if you don't have driver legal plan, we'll have kind of a detailed process for you. So, that's kind of my focus for 2025, right? Let's just highlight it again. Hopefully a big growth year. 60 trucks and growing right now are on order, are going to be hitting our lots, and then finally focuses on safety this year. It always is, but I think there's a lot of improvement that we can make for us to be safer and for everybody around that operates around us to be safer as well too. So
Absolutely.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Emily has some great things to share on.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
So with the continued growth that we're going to see here in 2025, I also want to share out, that puts, the process on us staffing team. So hiring experienced drivers in the heavy haul industry. We do have a referral bonus program. With that program, how it works is if you know somebody that is an experienced heavy haul driver, please reach out to our staffing department because you may be eligible to receive a $1,500 bonus if we are able to bring on those drivers that you refer. And again, we rely on referrals because we are specialized industry. It's a lot easier, to be able to speak with some of our fellow drivers who we know our experience in what they are doing. So it just helps our process in getting those seats filled with experienced safe drivers.
And the other thing with that, if you have somebody that it's like, hard worker, may not have the heavy haul experience, but you know them, you feel like they're a really good person, good hard worker, show up and give their level best every day. You can always have our recruiting team take a peek at them, see how they, maybe there's a shot that there is a role for them somewhere, or train, right? We've known that you can definitely put somebody, a good hardworking person with another experienced person, and get some good training, and next thing you know, you have a really great driver.
Absolutely. So, and then another thing just to touch on with the referral program, I know we do get a lot of questions for the eligibility. So when you do refer a driver, to get your referral bonus, the driver does need to be with them for at least 6 months until that's paid out, or the entirety of their season. So those are seasonal work coming up here in the next couple of months. If you do refer a seasonal employee, they do just need to work for that entire season until you be paid out for that bonus. So that's kind of some of the structure behind the referral bonus program. But some other exciting things that we do have, in addition to our new logo, we have also relaunched our social media pages. So I do encourage all of our employees to go out to on Facebook, in our Instagram page, and follow those, because we will be posting on those more regularly here in the next upcoming months, weeks. We'll be highlighting some of our employees, as well as sharing out more company updates, as well as doing some fun giveaways. So it will be definitely a place for you guys to be more involved and engage more with Stone Transport. So go out to our Facebook at Stone Corporation and follow us there, as well as our Instagram page at Stone for 1978. Just to learn more about us and to interact. How about you?
Yeah. Go out and interact, please.
Yeah. So with that being said, we do have some fun programs and bonuses to announce. Every quarter, we share out our winners for the Safety Incentive Program. So our winners for this year's Safety Incentive, or for this quarter's Safety Incentive Program, start with our $1,000 winner. That will go to Kurt Jackson, Art Rowanak, Keith Dyke, Christopher Hill, Jacob White, Roger Ottinger, Stephen Blair, Bobby Matthews, Jordan Heckel, and Jeremy Fleminger. So you guys will all be receiving an extra $1,000 on your next paycheck for being safe out there on the road over the course of the last quarter.
Yeah, congratulations all.
Thank you guys for being safe drivers, and they have a chance to win the next one.
Yeah.
We also do a $5,000 giveaway as well. And this $5,000 winner will be going to David Hughes this Q4 of 2024. So congratulations, David.
Yeah, congrats, David.
Be seeing that on your next paycheck. So again, just keep up, your safety behavior over the next quarter, because it could be helpful for the Safety Incentive Program. So just another perk to being safe. The next thing I want to go over is our Stone Spotlight for Q4 of 2024. Again, we share out these spotlights every quarter just to highlight some of our dedicated team members based on nominations that are sent in from all of our employees around Stone Transport, whether they're a driver, mechanic, or a support staff. So I am here to announce our Stone Spotlight Q4 recipients, starting with our driver switcher group. We would like to announce Mike Brody as our Stone Spotlight for Q4. So Mike has worked with countless drivers, plant employees to find solutions to on-site issues. He is the driver that we can send to cover difficult tasks. Mike is always faced with challenges, but meets them in a professional manner. So thank you so much, Mike, for being our Stone Spotlight for Q4.
Congrats, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up, we'll announce our mechanic spotlight of Q4, and that will be going to Mike Johnson out of our second stop. Mike is always ensuring that our equipment has quick turnaround times and is able to give solid information to provide to our fleet on updates. Mike is also never hesitates to help out when needed, and it's always a team player. So thank you again, Mike, for your dedication to our staff.
Good job, Mike's.
And then finally, for our support staff of Q4, this is going to go to Corey Hill. Corey's always stepping up and as a dispatcher to help cover and assist our operations down there in Decatur. He has a long way in his time with Stone Transport and was in the extra hours to ensure our drivers are taken care of. So again, thank you, Corey.
Yeah.
Down there in Decatur with our fleet, all of the help.
Yep. Corey's been on, not too long, and it's been, pretty impactful down there. So congrats, Corey.
Absolutely. And then finally, I want to announce our Stone Spotlights of the Year for 2024. So these people that we have chosen, again, based on nominations as well that have come through, and just what we've seen over the last year, dedicated employees, whenever you ask about them or talk to one of these people, they're always working towards a better safety for the transport, and are fully embodying our core values. So our Stone Spotlight of the Year recipients first will go to Troy Richardson. Troy provides support across a multitude of new jobs, is willing to travel and help start different operations like the Newport Jackson, the HBI project, and it is, doing so with a desire to improve our company.
Yeah, I've never seen, usually when the ops team's talking and working on plans, it's like, Troy go down there and support that. Troy go, yeah, he can do that. Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, Troy can do that. So, it's pretty awesome, Troy. That's what a lot of your team members out here think of you. It's just a guy that he can do it, right? And willing to do it too. It's really great. I'm proud that you were nominated.
Absolutely. Thank you, Troy. Our next Stone Spotlight of the Year recipient is going to go to Mark Walworth out in Montana. From training and leading his team in the battle shop, his overall knowledge of how we operate, and all we're going to do to prepare the right way. Mark is a major part of the different projects that we have taken over in the last year, from reboxing to major fabrication work on the packaging. He never hesitates to help with repairs, questions for our issues and learning company. So just another very dedicated employee that we can kind of rely on at any point in time.
Mark is an artist. I'm telling you, like what he's able to do out of the fab shop, and change things and bend things, bend walls back, and he does it really a lot with just his mind. Like, yeah, we can do that, and with the precision that he does it, it's pretty amazing what Mark can do, and then how he gets his team to do it as well. So it's pretty awesome. Congrats, Mark.
Yeah. So our final Stone Spotlight of the Year recipient is going to go to Michael Walter. Michael is the type of dispatcher that always keeps an open line of communication with his drivers, but also helps them out with personal schedule and work well and understanding the repairs that are going on. When more responsibilities added to Michael's workload, he is always able to dive in and get the job done while keeping a smile on his face.
Yeah.
So thank you, Michael, again for your hard work and dedication out there in the dispatch.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. More companies need people like Mike. He has a lot of care for what he does, care for others. He listens. And honestly, I don't know if I've seen Mike have a bad day.
Yeah.
And even when in our hectic environment, right, you just see Mike generally pretty much with an upbeat attitude. Even though it might be pretty rough out there and a lot of going on. Mm-hmm. Pretty darn good attitude regardless. So congrats, Mike.
Yeah, and thank you again to all of our Stone Spotlight recipients. Again, it's just a way for us to point out some of our stars here at Stone Transport, and to share them out with all of our employees. So you guys will all be receiving a plaque, as well as a $100 gift card. You'll see that in the upcoming days here shortly. And then one more thing that I have to announce is just some of our drawing winners from the previous Stone Spotlight nominations, and then also for participating in our employee satisfaction survey. So our winner for nominating some Stone Spotlights will be Brett Murray. We'll look out for gift cards coming your way. And then also for our employee satisfaction survey, to encourage participation, we are giving away a $100 gift card. This will be going to Gary McDaniel. So congratulations, Gary, for winning our surveys on for that as well. We will be doing another employee satisfaction survey here in the next 6 months-ish, probably around July, and then we will continue to do those every year as well. This just gives us a good baseline for kind of where we're at as a company and how we can continue to improve. So we highly encourage all of our employees to participate in that survey.